Hi, I'm Locke. Today we're going to be talking about the Kharadron Overlords. These guys are kind of like dwarves in the sky. They don't go by the word dwarves anymore. That's the old world. Now they go by duardin. At least I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's got like a U in it somewhere. The main pull or draw that I really like about these guys is their airships. So these are dwarf sky pirates flying around in giant cannon boats. It's super cool. Boats are powered by magic like aether gas that hold them aloft in the air. Very steampunk feel, lots of metal. Even one of their boats is called the Ironclad. A lot of fun to paint and a lot of fun to talk about. So I hope you enjoy the video. When the Age of Chaos shattered the mortal realms, the duardin were hit hard. Their proud mountain hulls were razed. Their ancestral homes in the realm of metal, Shaman, was torn open. The Fyreslayers held the longest in Akashi, the realm of fire, but the rest, extinction loomed. Instead of giving up, some duardin in Shaman looked skyward. Rather than burrow deeper into the mountains, they launched themselves into the clouds aboard crude prototypes that would become the Kharadron sky fleets. Over time, those early designs evolved into sleek, armor-plated airships powered by aether-gold, a mysterious, near-mythical substance that floats in the atmosphere like solidified profit. The sky became their sanctuary, their marketplace, and their battleground, and they never looked back, or down. First up, the frigate. Think of it like the workhorse of the skies, and in Kharadron fashion, loaded with cannons. The frigate balances speed, firepower, and transport capacity in that makes it the Swiss Army knife of sky warfare. It can outrun a Tzeentch density hole, haul a small mining operation, or blow a hole into a rival ship quicker than you can say parlay. Its sleek hull and powerful engine, that's the aether-powered floaty bit, give it enough oomph to pull out of even the worst situations. And if they can't, that's what the payload of the Grudge Settler bombs and seismic detonation drills are for. On board, it has a rotating main turret on the foredeck, usually loaded with either a sky cannon or a harpoon-like sky hook. Side turrets swivel with aether shot guns. It's not the biggest ship, but it's certainly not the kind of thing you want catching up to you on a cloud bank. Then there are the Gunhaulers. It's like if duardin looked at a little tugboat and said, "Needs more gun." These two duardin crafts are nimble, brutal, and loyal to the Grundstock company rather than the Arknaut fleets. They get hired out as escorts, assassins, and aerial bodyguards. With only a single buoyancy engine and a heavily armed hull, they play both defense and offense. On defense, they'll throw themselves between a missile and their flagship. On offense, they'll surgically strike key targets and disappear before anyone can fire. Gunhauler pilots are known for their precision, their bravery, and their worrying lack of self-preservation. They're not just fast, they're duardin fast. And that means they don't just fly around problems, they ram into them. And then there's the Ironclad, the queen of the skies, the kind of ship that makes even the clouds nervous. These are the flagships of most Kharadron fleets, evolved from those first desperate escape ships. They're armored like fortresses, bristling with an absurd amount of weapons, and capable of transporting entire companies of Thunderers or Arknauts. Originally, it was believed that no single engine could hold a ship that size aloft. But with advancements in aether fuel and engine design, they proved the doubters wrong. Success through sheer stubbornness. It's the duardin way. Ironclads come loaded with gas carbines, aether shock torpedoes, racks of bombs and fragmentation charges, sky mines, and the dreaded supremacy mine. The prow can mount a great sky cannon, volley cannon, or skyhook. And just for good measure, there's a crew with aether shotguns and explosives who'd like to have a word with your hull. These ships are big, beautiful, blunt instruments with just enough grace to pass for strategy. They're my kind of ship. Every skyport runs its own airspace like a merchant navy. The skyfleets guard the cities, the trade routes, and the cargo haulers full of precious aether gold. Young duardin dream of joining the fleets. It's competitive, fierce, and heavily monetized. There are aeronautical academies where veterans teach cadets on how to not die in the sky. Promotions are based on performance and profit. If you don't make returns, you don't stay captain for long. Which brings us to one of my favorite bits, Article 1.5. If your captain is bad at their job, you can legally vote them out. Not with mutiny, with paperwork. And if they get voted out, they're not thrown off the ship, they just become a regular crew again. which means, theoretically, a captain could vote themselves out if they really needed a break. On board a skyship, everything runs by the code. Crews might come from different academies, families, even ports, but once aboard, they're bonded by oaths, rituals, and shared danger. Loyalty isn't just expected, it's enforced by culture, tradition, and the occasional sky mine. Skyfleet duardin pride themselves on discipline, technical prowess, and the ability to monetize everything, even the clouds. I just like imagining all those duardin packed inside their ships, trying to live and sleep, constantly bumping into each other and knocking things over. I mean, at the time of saying this, their transport capacity is 22 models. 22 duardin packed in like sardines. I love it. Flying fortresses, mercantile codes, cannons in every direction. It's hard not to respect the people who looked at the world ending and said, fine, we'll go up. Whether it's the Ironclad, Frigate, or Gunhauler, the Kharadron Overlords remind us that no matter how dark things get, you can always strap some guns to a blimp and try again. Till next time, God bless.